Earlier this year, Architect Magazine published an article projecting the angst in the architectural industry as we approach the post-pandemic world. I'll leave a link to that article in the description below. In this article, the AIA performed a poll to reveal the most pressing concerns for architects as the vaccine for COVID-19 was emerging. The results uncovered that firms expected revenues to decline and that there was a focus on how architects can increase their profitability and identify new clients and markets. These concerns were followed closely by how to negotiate appropriate project fees. In the face of these concerns, there's an optimistic outlook for the future as over 50% of the firms surveys expected a good upcoming year. It's clear that developers and builders today are standing by to see what happens in the market and with the central bank rates as the economy surges back into the workforce. There seems to be a general angst in the industry, but architects' concerns regarding profitability, identifying new clients and markets, and negotiating project fees are anything but abnormal. In fact, if you've been in the business as an architect for any period of time, then you know that these concerns are reoccurring. The apprehension of where the next project will come from or what market you should position yourself in is always on the horizon. What we never seem to hear in the industry is how we need to position our services to attract the clients we not only want to work with, but that value what we can really do for them through the design of their project. The article also states that firms who have a primary specialty seem more optimistic about the future, and for good reason. You see, the firms that specialize have a better idea of the value that their services bring to the market that they serve, and are less dependent on clients that are price shopping for architectural services. On the contrary, architects that work on any number of project types often run into prospects that are uneducated as to what they need and are looking for the best deal that they can get. Further, when placed in a position where the primary criteria for winning a project is the fee, there is a tendency to underestimate the amount of work that will really be required for the project. Now, this doesn't mean that you need to bite the bullet and specialize in a project type, regardless of the competitive landscape. Rather, look through all the projects that you've completed in the last 3 to 5 years and pull out the ones that were the most profitable or the most enjoyable to work on, regardless of the fee. When analyzing these projects, you might find that they're all of the same project type, but it's more likely that you're going to find that they're linked by some other criteria, like they were all in the same jurisdiction or area, or the personality of the client was similar, or even that you delivered the project in a certain way. The point is to keep searching until you find things that these projects have in common. It is the key to your firm's specialty and profitability. So while the industry is feeling angst and uncertainty, you can start on the path to the most successful firm you've ever been a part of that fulfills you and your clients in a way that adds meaningful value. After all, isn't that why we all got into this business in the first place?